I got Zelda Breath of the Wild on the Nintendo Switch last night at midnight and have been playing it pretty much solidly ever since. So I'm around 10 hours into the game and I'm absolutely loving it. Who needs sleep? While it's easy to get lost in the outside world like I did, the first hour or so of the game is spent on the Great Plateau, an isolated area in the centre of the map, relatively safe from the terrors of the world below. And while it's really tempting to just rush this tutorial period of the game and jump right into the open world, there's actually a few things that are really worth doing on the plateau before you leave, which will make your time easier in the future. Of course, it's possible to return to the plateau once you leave, but today I'll list 3 things that you should try and do before you leave, since they'll make the early portions of the game far easier. So without further ado, let's get into it.
Number 3.
Get the Soldier's Bow from the Temple of Time. This is, as far as I know, the best bow on the Great Plateau, excluding amiibo and DLC bonuses, etc. And it's accessible from the very beginning. Make sure to grab some arrows from a pot, then you have one of the best weapons available on the plateau right from the get-go. The Soldier's Bow is still effective even off the plateau against stronger enemies, so grabbing it early is a great start. Be sure to hoard as many arrows as possible because I keep on finding myself running out during dungeons and shrines. There's a huge emphasis on the bow in this game, so starting off with this powerhouse is a great call.
Number 2.
Get the warm doublet from the old man on Mount Hylia. Yeah, you can get it in a chest later on in the old man's cabin if you don't get it at the start, but it makes the areas of the game set in freezing places a little bit more bearable, and there are portions of the game later on where you'll have to wrap up really warm in order to survive. In order to do this, make sure you cook yourself a meal that grants you cold resistance. An easy way to do this is to just use 2 Hylian shrooms and 3 spicy peppers to make a spicy fruit and mushroom mix. Then travel all the way to the highest point in the snowy region of the plateau, where as long as you've activated the resurrection tower, the old man will be waiting for you with the warm doublet. Snug.
Number 1.
This one's the most difficult of the 3, but also I think the most rewarding. Beat Stone Talus. While this can be quite a daunting fight when just starting out, the rewards for beating this guy are pretty huge. If you have the sledgehammer from the Shrine Owa Daim, this monstrous golem isn't actually too difficult to beat. Simply wait for his punches, then climb up an arm and go ham on his little rock head thing, then reap the rewards of tons of gemstones. These babies, especially rubies, sell for a lot at stores in the game, and getting a decent amount of rupees early on is important for buying better gear and other items. Thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for a lot more Breath of the Wild content coming your way this week. What are your recommendations for the plateau? Leave them in the comments below. Cheers guys, and I'll see you next time.